So one of the very first things to kind of take into consideration when it comes to building your support network is your friends. So, how many people are like first in their friend group to have a child or don't have a ton of friends with kids? Like, one of the great things about having people who have friends that have kids is they get it. They know that it can be isolating. They know what it can feel like when you get to that period where you're like, I don't know what day it is. I'm not sure if it's morning or night. I really don't know what's happening here. It's like day 5 of having this new baby home, and I promise you, it totally gets better. But that first probably like week to 3 week period, and for anybody who already has a kid that's taking this, like you can probably relate, there is just a period of time that seems to blink and it's gone. You're just like, okay, things have happened. I know that they've happened, but I'm pretty sure I was said like sleepwalking through it. You will have this new little life that you are responsible for. And at least for that first, I'm going to say couple months, things take a while as you get to know this brand new baby who you've never met before. And you get to know their little personality and all the quirks and all the different things that they need. There's a lot that changes, and there's a lot that changes in your life. The other thing too, when it comes to COVID, is know ahead of time, like as we get into this winter, if you're having your baby or you're pregnant and you're not comfortable being out, you have to tell people that, right? So you are the ones who get to make the rules. Straight up, it's your house. You are the ones that are bringing this baby into the world. You are now their sole decision maker. There is a lot of guilt that people, especially, like all the parents who have just had their babies from the class before, we had so many discussions around this and, cold and flu season, I'm not comfortable with my new baby being held by a whole bunch of people. Well, how are you going to navigate that? And what are the things that you're going to be able to tell people ahead of time? So the expectation is just set and you don't have to worry about it all the time, right? Run a marathon without trying to get into that mindset from the beginning, right? They train for months and months and months. You grow a baby for 9 months, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're training yourself for that. So one of the things that I want you to kind of take into consideration is giving yourself permission to feel anxious about what's happening or what's coming, feel nervous, feel a little bit anxious about that. That's okay. Give yourself permission to do that, but then take an action on that. Don't just leave it. And that is how one of the ways that you're going to be able to start to conquer this mindset of fear when it comes to birth.